Some women want something better, so they try to leave a bad situation, and sometimes they don't make it. Because when they were younger, they were told or saw this kind of behavior as normal and something that their mother put up with. Every time a mother doesn't leave a relationship that's bad, and when I mean bad, I don't mean abusive, I mean not a relationship that isn't compatible, where you fight, you bicker, and you just don't like each other. You're modeling to your sons that this is how you treat women, and your daughters are saying this is how a relationship looks like. And religion doesn't like their members divorcing. And my mother would counsel women, like dozens of them, that were so miserable they didn't know how they could get their husband's attention back. And after being in therapy for 2.5 years, I found out that most men marry the woman that comes into their life when they're ready to settle down. If she came into his life at any other time, he wouldn't have married her. She just happened to be the person he was with or who he met at the time he was ready to settle down. So he settled for her. And when I say he settled for her, I mean he chose her as a placeholder. He settled for her because he wants something she's not. And she settled for him because she thought that he liked her in a way he can't. And it's very interesting how in those denominations, half of the people in church hate their spouse. But they don't get divorced because it's just not something Christian people do. I honestly believe that more than half the couples in church are only staying married because they don't have a biblical reason to leave. And even if they did, they don't know how to survive on their own. Emotionally, financially, for any reason. They don't know how to be alone and be comfortable in being alone. And a lot of these people, they get married before they have much of any life experience. I remember a lot of people I went to church with, they married at 18, 20, 21. They never got to experience dating other people. They didn't get to experience starting off new in college with no partner. They missed out on their youth because they got married too quickly. And I'd say half of them are no longer married anymore. And it's such a waste. Because Christian marriage, it's not about happiness. It's about holiness. And they will put up with anything. And I mean anything. Because marriage isn't about happiness. It's holiness. So someone can treat you like crap. And think of any scenario, whether it's legal or illegal. Christian women will put up with anything because they're told to suffer for Christ. And this kind of behavior, I believe, is generational. I mean, it's hard to break, to smash generational abuse, generational dysfunction. And it starts with women having low self-esteem. And they can't be anything they're not. They can't have high confidence because they've never learned that who they really are, is worth something. You don't have to have a nose job or a butt lift to be acceptable. You don't have to be plastic. You don't have to hide everything that matters to you. You don't have to make yourself dumb to be liked by guys. And guys who require that are boys. They're not men. Men don't want their partners hiding their own successes, their history, and what they want to make him feel better. That's not an equal partnership. That's ownership. And women suffer from so many dysfunctions